This is the second match on this Wednesday evening for me, and it's going to be a no-chat match. And Ishan, Peregrine, however you want to call it, is with me. Want to call him is with me. Hello.
Hello, hello.
And yeah, we have Monsoon on the schedule tonight, which I'm very happy about. It's a map I really like to watch, just because, yeah, every match looks different, and there's like some people who don't like these spawns, but I really do.
Did you
And
see that?
yeah,
Yellow
what was it? Was it a Necropolis or what?
Necropolis, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Watch this. Oh my god, he messed it up again.
This is, I mean, you should see it. Like, it's too close. Yeah, that hurts. Like, two cancel necropolises really throw you back quite a bit. Especially
Yeah,
if
he's gonna
like the
be
purpose of what you do is like really fast tech. Like, how much lumber? Sorry, no, it's no lumber. So it's just 100. So he basically lost 250 gold, right?
I'm not sure about the number of gold, but he
Isn't it
definitely lost
just
a lot.
isn't it just plain half if you immediately cancel?
I'm not sure.
I think it's plain half, so it should be with two cancels should be 250. So yeah, interesting one. So first team card played. So this is Team Battle Royale, and teams have some cards that they can play, and yeah, apparently, I mean that's one of the challenges on this map, that every spawn is slightly, yeah, slightly different. So you need to know where to place your stuff, and apparently he didn't.
So, who used the silence card, High Tech?
Actually, I haven't thought if I should reveal yet which team played which card. I don't want to get flamed by captains, so I might wait with a big reveal. But
I think it's better not to reveal anyone, because then you can count how many cards other people have used.
um, yeah, good question. Good train of thought. I will see.
Like if you reveal it, then there's a lot of strategy that comes into play. I can figure out, okay, this person played silence card on this map. That means they only have one left, etc., etc.
I don't know
Like
if I don't know if it should, if it will play that big of a role, because I would think about it, but yeah, you might be right. So I mean, it eventually it doesn't even matter, right? And especially with no chat card, it's, yeah, it really doesn't, I think, too much. I think it becomes more interesting if we're talking about the shackles card that teams can play, where they can ban a hero, and the construction law, where you ban towers, where race might become much more of a factor. So we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, like, let's say let's pretend that Shave used the silence card in a game with Still. And then if he used both of his silence cards, I know that he can never do that again. So it makes me confident if I ever see an orc in a game. Like, I don't know, there's like some sort of strategy that can be
Yeah,
used.
I see where you're coming from.
But if I don't know who used the card, then I can't come up with any
Yeah,
strategy.
no, I see where you're coming from. I still think it's, yeah. Yeah, since you won't know before the game anyways. I mean, it's,
Yeah, you won't know before the game.
so it's really difficult to prepare. But yeah, you might be right.
So this is interesting because this undead is already on tier 2, the red one.
Yeah.
And then green is still hasn't even teched yet, and he's got like weird farms. He looks kind of like a noob.
Yeah, this farm placement on, like, sometimes some humans build very solid main bases that look very solid from start, and other human players in FFA, despite being really good, or no matter how good they are, they build these very very scattered main bases just to like
Yeah.
fit towers everywhere, which can turn out to be much better simply because you have your towers more spread out and they're not as
Yeah, like the way Rulaz puts his towers, I think it's really effective.
um mm, I think yeah, I saw worse, but I also saw a bit more AoE resistant tower placement. I think Zexy, for example, with human does it really well. He's one of the players who really likes to spread out towers as much as he can. So I kind of like that. But yeah, it's not always easy and not always game deciding, especially if you're a human player that does not play full mass towers. So yeah, talking about the spawns here, we have equal, like we have 2 players on each side, which is not always the case. Which some players don't like. I actually think it's quite cool if you're not playing a ladder game, but a game with experienced players, because like you won't just get rushed out 2v1 normally if you're the mid spawn. So I don't think it's actually that much worse than being in surround on like Twilight or wherever, because also here you will be able to get your other expo usually. So
Yeah, it's a bit tough though, because if you're in these 2 middle spawns, problem is that you don't have access to the top and bottom gold mines.
yeah, but I don't think they are that far, right? I mean, you can still go for them, and these gold mines have such heavy creeps that it's not that easy to abuse them very early on. So you should be able to cover the
I'm not
distance.
talking about creeping, but in terms of like keeping the expo and defending it, these top spawns and these bottom spawns have a better like.
Yeah, they haven't. Yeah, no, you're completely right. I mean, they have an advantage, but so. Yeah, I mean, you also have an advantage if you're not in a surround on Twilight against someone who has a surround, is in a surround, right? So I don't think, and here I think compared to some other maps, if you find your second expo cross map, if you're lucky, like if green, I don't know, like if you're really going cross map, I think it's so far away that very often it will just never get cancelled. So. I don't know. So we do see blue here with MK second rifleman, and we do see footman by green, who, as you said, is attacking very late, going for the second lumber mill early. So he's heavily invested into his economy. And what's yellow doing? Like, this is some.
I think he's just scouting.
Yeah, but why would you scout cross map with your 2 heroes? By this, like. At this point, you should know where everyone is, right? And like
Yeah,
this.
he also has a crystal ball. He could use it. He's using it, I guess. By the way, green got 2 crystal balls from his creeps, so he got very unlucky so far.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, I think 1 crystal ball can be pretty nice in FFA to have.
Yeah, especially early.
But I mean, maybe even too early on. Like, I don't know. He will probably sell 1, but I don't think it's that bad. He's selling
Yeah, he
1.
sold 1.
Yeah.
But I mean, human doesn't need it in the end because arcane towers.
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, yellow is really wasting some time here. I mean, it's not easy with this spawn, but that's why, like with this spawn, you might be tempted to go cross map, just not get the second expo next to red. I think he has to. I mean, look at green. Like, green is...
Oh my god, look at red. He's going for the necro push. I love it.
Yeah.
That is kind of awesome. He's abusing this. He knows his silence mode, so yellow can't cry for help. And yellow's got quick frostworms coming out. He really needs to get a slaughterhouse and get some destros up.
Yeah, this frostworm gets out pretty quickly, and almost a surround on that yellow DK here. Very low levels, obviously, for both players.
Oh, here comes the surround on the Lich, almost. Look at that. Look at that. He almost has it. I don't think he has it.
I think he has it. Yeah, he's surrounded. But he
Oh, he's
might
gonna
get
get
out. But yeah, the DK is... What's the DK doing? He's...
He doesn't know. He hasn't seen it. Oh my god.
I mean, your red is losing a bit of time, but I guess he's still fine. I mean, if that one worm gets out, I don't know. As long as the DK is not going to level 3, maybe he can...
If red just brings 1 or 2 fiends with web, he's good. He doesn't need anything else. I mean, he doesn't have any fiends. Personally, whenever I do a necro push, I always bring fiends.
Ooh, and double surround. Wow, that was for a second. That was a double surround.
He's past the TP.
Yeah, but
It's crazy.
will be difficult to hold. Yeah, and
This is probably what red wanted. I mean, if he's the guy who played the silence card, this was probably his plan.
and it's. I mean, yellow was in the toughest spot, just because. I mean, even if he wouldn't have been in surround, this double cancel would have been very painful for him early. But obviously, like red, no matter if he planned it or not.
And green got the Django of Endurance. Pretty good for him.
So yellow is not wasting time, just instantly leaving. And
Oh, wow. That's fast.
yeah, and the other players may wonder if yeah, and he's immediately green is immediately using
Scanning.
the scan here with a crystal ball to see what happened, and sees because at this early stage you may want to ask for like remake usually if someone like it's 11-minute
Someone
mark.
disconnected or something, yeah.
But that,
Well, high tack, I think it's time to buckle up. We look like we're in for a long 3-way.
oh dear, yeah. Sometimes, yeah, and that's sometimes, especially with new players, right? You have this, okay, you may think, okay, let's accelerate, sorry, I always mispronounce that word, but let's speed up the game, let's rush someone, but eventually it always turns like long 4-ways and quick 3-ways are like the best way to make a really long game. Because either in long 3-ways, there's so much gold to mine for everyone that like everyone needs to like everyone is incentivized to stay on 50 and hold.
Yeah.
And if you have a long 4-way, like no one has really a decent amount of gold, or everyone is scared to move just because
DV left, so I guess yellow was quest.
I don't know. I'm not sure who is in. And yeah, in a long 4-way, you usually have the situation that no one's really willing to move just because, like, you're scared to be defeated first, and it's much more difficult to balance a 4-way than a 3-way.
Imagine if red is side.
A player's forces are under attack.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be bad for you.
Oh, it'd be bad for me for sure, but I'm saying it would also just be crazy that Foxy's playing all his top players really fast.
I mean, he distributed it so far, I think. So it's like some item juggling here by green, who has found a Crown of Kings. Very great.
So blue is getting into a little fight with red to see. I think this is sort of like a micro check. That's what I call these little fights.
Yeah. It might not be bad. Like, you see the Necro Wagon, so you see a chance to get some XP. And also the Undead hasn't much gold. Lich is on low mana now, but he doesn't want to lose his Paladin, obviously. Ooh, and we see Cripple here. Actually, like when in 2017, like I saw a lot of Necro Wagon in FFA, but no one used Cripple really, and just like in recent months, we see more and more Cripple in FFA with some of these strong one-on-one players using it, like side.
I always use Cripple, but the only problem is it uses so much mana.
Yeah, it's
that
true.
You can only use it if you're really safe on mana.
Yeah, or if you just have the Necro for Cripple, like for that purpose.
Yeah, exactly. Cripple and Unholy.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that they fixed the Unholy Unholy Frenzy spell back to normal.
Yeah,
so red is pumping 80.
yeah. He seems, I mean, a player that rushes like that usually is favoring an aggressive follow-up. We'll see. I mean, these kind of three ways are sometimes very difficult to balance. If you're taking a wrong fight, you're risking to give a free win to the remaining player. We have a level 5 here for green, who bought the Tome of Retraining to retrain to Blizzard quite early. That's what you want to have, especially against Necrowagon, but also against other strategies. And red is attacking green here, while blue is approaching with 72 supply. So yeah, red is going
Green
for
is
it.
pumping too.
Yeah, and everyone is meeting up in red's main base here. No, okay, blue's going for the expansion, but
So you know what green's doing? He was hoarding on 50, and then he got attacked, so he's pumping. But meanwhile, he harasses with 3 heroes. The problem with that is, the reason I don't like to do it is because then I'm showing the other player that I was 50 food.
yeah, I totally agree. I usually, like, you need to be very careful to show just 3 heroes. So I think that's underrated, and I fully agree. I wouldn't do it unless it's like the very first push in the game, and like everyone was on 50. So yeah, fully agree. And
Well,
did you see?
blue got wrecked.
Yeah, did you see green got Ancient Django and was on Battle Drums? So pretty nice.
And Crown of Kings.
And Crown of Kings, yeah. Also not too bad on the MK, so
Yeah, and the Talisman of Evasion is pretty good when you're facing undead Necrowagon.
that's true. But do you think this is going to remain on that Necrowagon? I think he will transition next.
The town is under
Yeah.
siege.
I guess. Maybe not. No, he's getting more Necros.
Yeah, he's definitely going to transition soon. But I mean, versus human, Necrowagon is pretty good versus low-level human.
Yeah, I mean, he has to commit now, right? I mean, he has 500 gold, so he's not going to get to a high gold count anytime soon here, I guess, despite having 3 expos, if he continues to fight both a
And
bit here.
he's aggroed both players, so he kind of has no choice. He's got to fight one of them.
Attack.
Yeah, and green is in a very, very good spot.
Yeah,
I mean, he seems a bit lost here, just leaving his units in his main base, not really doing much, but I mean, he's on 4 mines, so I guess he's fine with it. But as you say,
is that
yeah,
he's not scouting. Oh, he is scouting with 1 gyro here.
yeah, and I'm not sure what blue is thinking, because I'm not sure blue has even seen any form of engagement between red and green. So I think blue might be suspicious that green is on 50 all the time. And if, as you say, I mean, if you see green heroes right here, you would definitely think he's 50.
I agree. Hey, I'm getting a thunderstorm here. So in case I disconnect or lose
Yeah.
connection, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
I
okay.
think
Yeah.
it's because you're playing Monsoon. That's why I'm getting a thunderstorm.
Yeah. That's why I hosted it. So it's, yeah.
Can you hear it? in my
Yeah,
microphone?
I just heard some wind, but I wasn't sure if it's in game or if it's. I think it was. Wait, are you on?
I'm right near my window. So
Are
we
you
can
on a high
probably hear
floor or on you on low floor?
it. I'm on right now. I'm on the 2nd floor.
Okay, so not too high.
Yeah.
So not at risk of like getting like in one of these movies like to get
Players' forces are under attack.
like all windows get smashed and you get sucked out of the window and like
Man, sometimes I
20th
wish
floor.
that would happen. It would be exciting.
Yeah, I don't know, for a second maybe. All
Yeah,
right,
for a
so
second.
We do see blue with a not very ideal army against Necrowagon, really. Like, there's no mortar, there's no... Like, what's this army? I mean...
You have a good point, man. And red is showing a lot of skill right now because he's got like perfectly pre-buffed anti-magic shell. He can surround with skeletons. I'm pretty sure this guy has to be a top solo player. Like Sai.
Oh.
Oh, he lost the DL. So blue's pretty good too.
Yeah, Red kept his casters a bit too long in that blizzard, but it's not easy on these units. He's not moving the casters out of that blizzard instantly, but that's something I say, microing my Chippo.
Well, green is just sitting on 80, which is pretty, useless right now. He's focusing on his lumber mills.
Yeah, I mean, green has a pretty good counter army to red here, but I kind of understand why he might be hesitant, because his levels are not too bad, and he knows they are fighting, so why not just save up some gold?
Yeah, but he doesn't even have any more gold than blue.
Yeah, that's true, so yeah, we will see. I mean, blue is getting slightly better levels, nice staff on the MK, and yeah, blue is forced back here on 69 supply, and...
I really thought red was going to crush blue, but it looks like blue's doing pretty well.
Yeah. Surprising. I mean, he lost all the units, and I think the units were only, like... were not really useful. I mean, he sent the 3 tanks to that expo, which I think was good, but didn't even kill that expo, surprisingly.
Because he kept hitting all the yellow buildings.
Can three tanks be out repaired?
No, he was hitting all the yellow buildings. That was the problem.
Ah, okay. I was about to say that's like 2 tanks should be fine, right? Like 2 tanks should.
2 tanks should be fine. 1 tank is hard to beat with heal.
Yeah, but with 5 acolytes, I think you can out
yeah,
repair it.
at the cost of a lot of freaking gold.
Yeah, that's true.
Usually, it's just more worth it to let the thing die and then remake it when it's safe.
Yeah.
But I guess green has the right idea about lumber, because if you look at blue, blue has no lumber.
Yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's true. But also, if you look at the, I mean, blue is not really taking care of his lumber. Like, look at it, he has 2 peasants near his lumber mill, and all the others are far away from the castle. So it's not.
Look at these little critters. Blue is really trying to get early mass TP. He's sending the critters already.
Yeah, a bit too obvious, like this frog here and this chicken. But I wish I had critters. Like mechanical critters, like the coolest thing that a human has.
Honestly, green is not scouting. I'm looking at him. He has no idea what's going on.
I mean,
He's just sitting there in his corner of the map doing nothing.
I mean, I guess since, I don't know, I mean, since they are not scouting him, I mean, if they have some sort of, if I would be in Blue's shoes, I would have scouted him, I guess, but I would expect him to be at least on 15k, maybe even 20, if I scout all these expos. So, yeah, and that can be scary.
Yeah. He looks like he should have the most gold, but actually blue has the most gold, so it's great for blue because he's going to get underestimated later.
Yeah, blue is doing it really well. I mean, first it should help him that he's kind of in the surround, so green had the better spawn, so sometimes that works for you or in your favor late game, because
and they're scouting him now.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like a noob though with these knights. Maybe that's why he's so passive. He doesn't...
I don't know, I mean, Knight Mortar seems pretty nice against Undead here, against this Undead army. If you can take care of that worm, I guess he's fine. And blue is just continuing. I mean, he needs to peace at some point, I guess, but
Okay, so red is going for Gargs and Necro Wagon, which tells me that this is side. I've seen side use that effectively. Blue's just gonna TP out, right? Like, there's no way he's gonna try to fight this.
I guess, yeah,
He saved
instantly.
the priest.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, but did the frog die? No, the frog is there.
The FFA master frog.
The frog made out of 3 pixels is still alive.
What's your favorite critter?
I mean, I like the sheep, but I think my favorite is the deer.
Really? That's like I don't like the deer. I
But
like
the most useful critter is the dog,
A player's forces are under attack.
because he's the fastest moving and he's hard to see.
I think by far like flying sheep, and penguin is like
Oh, yeah.
the only valid option.
I don't think you can make penguin, can you?
No, and I think they did that because like penguins can swim, right? So you have an advantage if you get it. That's why
Oh, that would be
like
so cool.
like they can't swim, so that's why I mean yeah, that's why you can't get it. Same as flying critters. So
The sheep are cool because they have like a animation where they eat grass.
yeah,
A player's forces
yeah, I really like the sheeps and also flying sheeps. I think such like it's really nice. Okay, blue is signaling peace to green. Interesting.
But red sees it with the shade.
Yeah. I mean, there's not much red can do about it, right? But
Yeah.
I guess green will say, okay, yeah, fine, if you want a piece. I mean, green and blue are pretty even in levels, and also like 5-4-2 against 5-4-3, same gold almost, and same number of mines. Blue taking 1 mine here in the bottom left, which I find pretty greedy, but I guess.
Well, he kind of needs it because now he's mind blocked.
Yeah, but still, I mean, yes, if I see that, I think 3 expos, like no one should demand more than 3 expos, but yeah, true.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, one
And
less.
well, red has 4 expos now also. But this is gonna get pretty dangerous for red. I'm curious to see if they stop because like there's no chat, so when are they gonna stop? Red has to fight for his life here.
Yeah, I mean, red has 4k, so I guess he can take a bit of fight here, and will be good for his levels because he has the lowest levels, interestingly, despite being the one who found most so far.
The thing about situations
wow.
like this is that if he wins the fight, it just makes him look stronger.
And green backstabbing instantly on. What's happening
green,
here? Yeah,
Green's trying to get levels for sure.
blue. Yeah, blue is getting attacked here in the middle, while the rest of the red army is getting. Like green just fights half of that undead army, and they heavily team him here. Which
Actually, I think this is probably good for red because now he looks super weak. They'll probably stop.
I mean, he's just the play ball right now, right? So he can only be like, he can only hope that none of these players thinks they can just win it by killing him. So that's his best chance.
But green, he did use the knights to kill red's expos, and blue used the tank, so it looks pretty bad for red right now.
Yeah, I mean, if they want 1-on-1, then that's our chance for a quicker game, I guess. And I don't even think it's a bad call, really, like a really bad call. I mean, it feels kind of bad, but like that's what you get if you force early 3-way. Like you don't really have, like you're ending up in these situations often.
Red TP to get the knights. Will he get them?
Then it seems green is really seeing a chance here to finish it with this mortar. Could potentially.
Yeah, and
break
Blue's
it.
backing off though, so that's looks like a sign that it's not going to end soon.
Yeah. I mean, blue
But yeah,
is.
red is about to lose his main haul.
I mean, if blue is preparing for like a surprise attack, but then again, like if I look at it's the first time in a while that I check green's main base, and green has gotten some towers, so there's no way he will die easily to surprise attack by blue.
Yeah. And it looks like red's just going to rebuild on the top. He's not even going to try to defend. Well, he is
Yeah.
defending.
Yeah, I mean, eventually mortar just dying very quickly against Gargs and even this low level nuke, so and
Red is super lumber block, by the way. He has no ghouls.
sounds scary. Like your
Yeah,
weather.
I know that thunder was really loud.
And blue is attacking green right now, so yeah, there's no way this is going to end quickly with green not having mass. I guess if green would have had mass, would have gotten mass TP a bit earlier, maybe. But like this, it's not going to end quickly. Red will recover.
Red will recover. He's so close to death because he has no lumber. He could die right now.
Yeah, so blue is really doing him a great favor here, keeping him in the game. So should win the time for this should.
Well, it shows a little bit of lack of confidence on blue's part because he's the one who pieced with green. He's the one who wanted to team, but now he's the one backstabbing.
I'm not quite sure why he, like, what was the reason for piecing? Just to not get attacked, or like? I mean, it's kind of. Do you think? We will see in a second. I mean, green could still think that he's far ahead.
I think he's just that. He's like the kind of player who. Yeah, blue's got 20K.
Yeah, and green. I mean, if I was green, I don't know. He really didn't scout that much. So if he thinks he has like a 5K advantage, he could try to finish red still after fighting this. But yeah, he doesn't have enough gyros to do that. Nice fight here. Tanks Griffins against Mass Gyro and some mortars.
Yeah, if I were green, I would think that I'm ahead. And I think blue knows that he's got the most.
Ooh, Archmage almost going down. Like it's risky to keep all your auras on this Archmage and having no invul. But he has a TP, so should be fine. Almost level 6. Should get to level 6 here.
He's losing all the gyros, trying to kill one Griffin.
Yeah, he really wants that level 6. He could have killed the Griffin for level 6 here.
He still couldn't kill the Griffin, yeah. They both TP out because they don't know who red's gonna kill.
Yeah, red. I'm surprised that red is going like right in. I mean, he wants that expo, I guess, but yeah. I mean, he's going for it, which I guess makes sense. And he's taking a lot of expos, so he needs to, like, he needs some time. So I don't know. I would stay a bit under the radar and try to get some lumber first. He's still so vulnerable to mass TP. Could still get killed easily. There's a frog even in his at his expo.
That's true, but I think it's a smart move because I don't think blue is gonna risk attacking red when he knows that green. Well, green's on 50. What the hell?
Yeah, trying to get some gold here. Squeeze some gold out of these expos. Now one of the expos.
So broke.
I mean, if you scout, like, it's very likely that blue is going to attack here first. So I'm not sure, like, you still have enough time to pump if you have the production buildings, and he has enough. So I guess he doesn't need that much time. And he has 7k lumber, so I would even like to see him killing his own peasants here, not feeding XP.
You know, if I were green and I noticed how much lumber I have, and he focused a lot on lumber, I would know that blue and red are low on lumber.
Yeah, but low on lumber, I mean, blue has 2k, which is like obviously not, might not be enough in the long run, but for now, I guess it's fine. And now we have 50 against 83 here, and he's mass TPing out. Ooh, I thought the paladin was out of range there for a second.
They increased the range with the
Yeah, I
last
know,
patch.
but still, I thought it would be out of range still.
Yeah. Okay, so red's going for the lumber.
Yeah, red is just on everyone all game, which I like.
Yeah, I like it too. He's not messing around.
Wow.
So now,
Did you see that dodge?
yeah, now blue is kind of getting slowly teamed here. Oh, he almost saved the Banshee too. That was nice.
Oh, that was a very, very quick anti-magic shield. There's only the two of us in chat. So,
It looks like the people on Twitch are saying that red is the Great Wall and he's streaming.
okay.
That's what they're saying.
Which, yeah, could be some evidence.
Well, multiple people are saying that. Even red is saying that.
I only say this is a very, very stacked match. So like that's the only thing I know, but I don't really know who's who. So
All right. So that's surprising to me that it's the Great Wall. Actually, because I've never seen the Great Wall use Gargs and Necros.
yeah, I'm a bit sad that he went away from Warden Elf play. Like that was my favorite. Like he played it like a couple of times when I like started to learn about FFA and see him play. Ooh. Yeah, and that's what you get, like, if red is harassing here everyone, and now he's under pressure again. I'm surprised that blue is going for it, seeing, like, he even saw green on 50, right? So, I'm not sure if he scouted green's maze, but if I was blue and just saw the 3 green heroes, I would, just to be on the safe side, attack green first.
Yeah, true. Actually, I don't know why green is going for these peasants. It's not worth it.
He wanted.
He got levels out of it, but
yeah.
But now he's gonna like basically make blue attack him with full force.
Yeah, now the time is playing in red's favor again. And
yeah, time is in red's favor, but
and red is so fucked against double mass TP cross map. It's just the worst thing.
With 12 heroes, he only has level 3 Dreadlord.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I don't see him winning this, but like unless the two humans are really going at each other heavily. So just for that reason, I would just try to hide stuff already. I like not units, but echo.
I've been games like this many times.
Yeah.
He could just hide and win with 3 heroes at the very end. If he balances really well.
Yeah, and he needs levels for that. So I would like to see him getting I don't think the gold will help him to stay alive. So I think he should get 100 supply, and there will be a mass TP here. I think he should just get 100 supply right now and just try to fight to get levels. I think that's his best chance to defend. Like just trying to mine the entire left, they will not allow to let him do that on 50, and they will just tome him now. So. And he's not getting any units, right? He could go with 6k, he could go up to 100 supply. He was 50 for quite some time, so they know that. And green is also just waiting here, 21k almost against 15.
He's got some vision of what's going on, so he knows that he can just let them fight.
Yeah, and green caught up in gold. So after blue produced that army, and lost that one, or not lost, yeah, lost that one expo and ran out of gold in the other. Like blue has all of a sudden 5k gold disadvantage with, which could, yeah.
Yeah,
play-
you're right. And he doesn't have quite enough lumber to use all his gold unless he gets more. I'm surprised the Mass DP hasn't come here yet.
Yeah, now it's time.
Player's forces
Uh-oh, so red is going for the tanks.
Yeah, so I mean, red lost. Red won a bit of time on 50 here, mining, but he will lose his entire or half of his main base in return. So it's really not a good trade for him.
And he's still lumber blocked, and he's producing gargoyles with no lumber, which is a mistake. I don't think he realizes.
Yeah, and I guess at some point, if this continues, blue may just and green may just say, okay, fuck it, and they may just try to kill him because he's so annoying and he's just killing stuff over and over. But yeah, green is not gonna let him kill red, so red is still very much alive, and I don't really get it. I totally agree. I wouldn't go for Garks right now. Like, there are 5 tanks here, 6 tanks, and he can't even kill the tanks right now with a level 3 Dreadlord.
Yeah, I think blue needs to stop. He needs to peace.
Yeah,
Green is focusing on blue's economy. Like, he's killing the lumber mill and he's killing the gold mine. He's trying to set it up so that he has the better economy later.
ooh, the Archmage, that could have.
Oh, so red
Wait,
canceled the
come on,
gargoyles leaving ghouls. Maybe it was a misclick.
I mean, he's still alive, right? And he has a 5k mine here at the top, 4k, so he has access to gold.
14K in this
Yeah,
one.
so he has the gold access, so I guess he's fine. But yeah, as we see with blue here, if this continues, they're just going to suicide here in the long run. Like, the time really plays in green's favor. And if you
Time plays in red's favor. Red has all the gold mines now. There's no other gold mines.
yeah,
available.
but they won't let him mine that, I guess, right? Like, I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
It just seems the time, like, they're only getting farther ahead in levels right now, and I don't know. I mean, red needs time, but I think the time plays in green's favor as long as red and blue are just on each other non-stop. And we see right here, there goes the
Lich
Lich.
is down. Oh, so blue's almost got Avatar. He's getting fat.
Yeah, 15k for him, 20k for green. Green,
town is under siege.
yeah.
Mass DP coming to the bottom left. Boom. This is a hard hit.
And he immediately gives that main base up. Could have left one Acolyte there to unsummon, but
Blue's leaving it. Is he leaving it?
yeah, I think he's undecided. Oh, Mass TP in! Mass TP.
Wow.
Wow, that's a
Green
very well-timed Mass TP.
Really loves his lumber. He really loves the lumber.
No, but that was a perfect, like, he saw that tanks were not... And like, red sees it, red sees everything, so this is really nice.
Yeah. This is actually really good for blue, I think. 'Cause
You think
now
so?
green looks strong. Yeah, green looks strong, so they're gonna be less
I think it I don't know,
likely to team blue.
I think it depends what green is going to do now. Like, if green is trying to finish red's buildings here, I guess it's all open again. But
He's definitely not. He's piecing red for a long time.
yeah, red is just, I mean, that's still very ballsy by red to just... What's he doing with the zeros here? Okay.
Let's see.
The town is under siege.
Still, like, it's so super scary for red to have all these human units and farms around you. And mass TP.
Green is going in for a mass TP to the top. maybe. Oh, he waited for the TP. And now he's going in.
That's so fun to see double mass TP. Like one mass TP can be a bit boring, but double mass TP is just super fun to to watch.
Yeah.
Because you don't have, like, there's no travel time between fights. It's just like fight to fight to fight. If people,
You see, Green made a cool play. He didn't mass TP until he saw Blue.
yeah,
Mass
I
TP.
saw that. Yeah, Green is very skilled with a mass TP here.
Well, maybe he's not a noob, but
Yeah, I know that none of these players are.
you
So.
said you said all the.
Yeah, they're all good. So.
Oh, here comes the Paladin, staffed out, TPing out. Oh,
killing
losing a
one
knight.
Yeah, killing one knight, and that was the level 6 on the MK. That was good for Blue here.
And Red is just mining on 50, living a
He's
good
so
life.
greedy though. Like at some point, I mean, that's like usually that's a trap you fall in if you have really underleveled heroes and don't get like enough gold. But in this, or if you just fly under the radar. But in this situation where he gets mass TP'd, like he
I
should
think
really.
he feels confident because he knows Green's not going to hit him, and so he knows that like the two of them could stop Blue from killing him. So he's just going to keep hoarding as long as he can,
Yeah.
and hope that he can look. He's already almost up to 10K. He's going to be in great shape.
Yeah. I don't know. I still like, I think, especially for these heroes, it's so important to get levels. And it's just like the higher these human heroes become, the more difficult it becomes for the undead to get any levels. And like if he's up against an elf or something, I would agree. Like it's still easy with Coil Nova to get units, but against
That's
human,
true.
if you're up against all these tanks and you just don't kill stuff. Like it's really, and your tanks don't give experience. Gyros, if Mike Woodwell are not going to die quickly against a level 3 Dreadlord, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel he should take one big fight now, but as you say, I mean, it might be now it might be a bit of a tricky call here for him because Green didn't attack him, Blue is already weakened.
I think Green is thinking exactly what you're saying. He's like looking at Red and he's saying, huh, Red's got 4 mines on 50. I can't keep attacking Blue.
I just wonder if I mean, if Blue was weaker, I guess Green could just try to finish him. But this Blue main base is, and these Blue heroes will still be, or are a major hurdle. I mean, Green would have no issue killing Red if he wanted.
Even Mirror, you can't finish someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could finish Red, but
Oh, and
Blue's
Red.
hiding Griffins in the back.
Red is. They have some peace fest here.
Yep,
Ooh, and was that a scout by Green?
I believe so.
That would be interesting. Is it on? He has no crystal ball anymore, has he? No, he sold it. So I don't know.
So now Green is going for Red, which will get interesting. Red is already at 14K. It's crazy how fast that goes.
Yeah. But at some point he will need units, and I mean, if you like this top base here of Red is really paper too.
Blue just made a really bad play. Green was gonna hit Red and stop the gold mining, but now Red is gonna. By the time Green and Blue finish this fight,
yeah, Blue is signaling piece 2 here. Interesting. Yeah, I fully agree. At some point, like I know it from the other side. Like sometimes I want to fight the other player, but it's just if there's one player who attacks you over and over, and you just at some point you're just going to suicide. But they are piecing now, so Blue is in peace with both players, and that's probably going to mean Red will fight Green for the first time since that early engagement in his main base.
Yeah, and I think Green's doing that because he needs these expos, so he's going for it now.
Yeah.
Oh, but Red being smart is
Town is under siege.
abandoning the gold mine.
Yeah, look at all these necropolises. Like, that screams I have a lot of gold. Like, if you go for 5 necropolises.
So red is quite crafty because he's basically avoiding the attack by giving up the gold mine.
Is it your
And it
player?
looks like
You're talking about him as if it's your player.
well, it's the Great Wall, but I'm just saying that it's quite a good move.
You mean red? Okay.
Yeah, the red is the Great Wall. Or at least according to everybody on Twitch.
Yeah, according to Twitch chat. And unlike like back to Warcraft Twitch chat, our Twitch chat is usually not that wrong. Yeah, and green has stacked all heroes very solidly, and so has blue. So it's sometimes an issue if like some humans don't, like sometimes humans keep strange items and don't stack heroes. But if these human heroes are getting higher level and are stacked well, it's almost impossible to kill them.
Look at how much gold red has now.
It's crazy. Like, I didn't expect it to get that high that quickly. Yeah, I thought he would get.
I mean, he doesn't have a base or army yet, but so it will go down to like 14k.
Yeah, but still, like it took like 10 minutes to go from like 5k to 18k. It's crazy. And yeah, he has finished mining the top mine, so there are 8.6k left here, but I'm not sure if it's worth dying over that at 8.6k. So I think at some point he should consider to get some units. And look at all these acolytes. So there's going to be a big ritual in that sacrificial pit. They're all waiting to get in. They're all having
It's
their
like,
tickets ready.
There's a lot of hidden critters also. Like there's a hidden chicken here.
Yeah.
There was a frog on top. It might be dead
this is
now.
a very sneaky match. So it's time for the ritual. Let's get in, boys. They're all coughing, so something's wrong with these acolytes. Here we
They're
go.
coughing. Oh yeah, I see it. Because they're all diseased.
Yeah, feels bad.
Wow, I never knew that about acolytes. I feel bad for them now. So green is happy to just mine this one mine. Red's got his. Blue needs to act now because he's the one who will have the least gold here.
Yeah, I mean, this is, as we said earlier, this is the risk of early three-way. There's so much gold for everyone, but it's still kind of nice if they have at least find some time to mine out all these expos and not stop mining in between. So at least now, like, we will be down to 2 expos in a bit. So only the bottom left will be valuable, which should make it a bit easier to... Yeah, I guess they might start to fight over these 2 expos here, because blue hasn't, like, I guess blue has 2k gold left, but once the 2k gold are gone, he has some interest to fight one of these players.
Yeah, but once that 2k gold is gone, I think he has to go for red's mine because green's mine's only going to have 3k by then.
Yeah.
And red has no army still. They're letting him hoard on 50.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. I don't know. I mean, he has that 7k mine left, but I just like it hurts to see these low level undead heroes against these high level human heroes. So I mean,
Yeah, but
green
you gotta
is
give red a little bit of credit because he's got some big balls to hoard on 50 versus 2 humans with mass TP.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's like the power of three-way that that's once you made it to three-way, you it's comparatively unlikely, especially in competitive matches, that someone is going to finish you early, because it's so risky. Like in in-house, you see it all the time that someone will just, another player will just try to finish you off just to have the one-on-one. But in this kind of match, it's too easy to, it's too difficult to finish someone in these cases.
So blue has a peasant here, and green is just waiting to see if he tries to mass TP, and he's going to stormbolt it.
Very obviously. I would like to see like a Sork here for green, just to have invis heroes.
Oh yeah, true. Guess we can assume it's not Little Tick.
In general, I think that's really something Lil Tick started with, and some players like Stein, you may like his playstyle or not, but some players really, I see it more this year, and I really think it's underrated just to have invis heroes in FFA for some time.
Yeah, I agree.
It's quite nice.
Green is moving in on red.
A player's forces are under attack.
At least scouting. Yeah, so we have 6k still, but yeah, gonna beat the last mine in some time here, 4k. So yeah, I kind of like it. I mean, we have some downtime now, but at least it's going to be, hopefully they will just fight after that, and they both have mass TP, so
Player's forces are
should
under
go
attack.
quickly. Like usually with mass TP, good human players don't try not to waste any time, because that's like the big advantage of mass TP. A player like Nox is so good because he uses mass TP that efficiently and that quickly late game. So like the best
Yeah, he
games
has like a knight or something ready, so he'll mass TP to one place, and he'll already have the next one ready.
instantly, yeah. So that's what
Player's
makes
forces are under
mass
attack.
TP even more powerful than it already is. Like if you can
Just
really
to
use it
say
on
that
stuff.
Green is doing that right now by sending one breaker top. He's going to hit bottom, and then he's going to TP right to top.
Yeah, so he might try to finish red, which I guess, I mean, he sees it now, so he... And this is in range, so I think this is kind of risky because red sees it now. Like, red sees the spellbreaker, so, like, he should know now what's going on.
What is Green doing? He killed one building, or he hit something, and then...
I think he's undecided. He's pulling back.
Pulling back, he's going forward. He's killing a peasant.
I guess he wants to scout for blue first. And
Blue has put some more towers down in his main base.
don't you think that red should get way more production buildings at the top? Or like, he has some in the center and some crypts here in the north,
Town is under siege.
but he only has 6 production buildings. No, okay, he has 2 crypts in the south, but doesn't seem enough here if he really wants to go to 100 quickly. Especially if
I
he's...
agree with you. I think Red's idea is he wants to still look weak.
Yeah, I agree, but at some point he, in order to win this against double mass TP, he will need levels, so I think he will need worms for it. Assuming that he can't rely on on Necro Wagon any longer. I guess he needs worms, right? Like, there's no way he fights this with Maskarks against all these tanks and high-level human heroes. So I guess he needs worms, so I would like to see triple Boneyard or something. But...
See, like this right here, with 4 HP graveyard and stuff, he's not healing it, he's not adding anything new, because he really wants to make it look like he's hurt.
Yeah.
It's all manip.
Yeah, we'll see how it turns out. At some point, he will need a big army fight here, and I guess green has 2.3k. So I guess, I mean, green in green's eyes, it's not getting worse here for him, right? By just waiting, he knows blue's not mining anymore at this point, so it's not really playing against. Like, time is not really playing against him here if he waits.
Here come the slaughterhouses for red. and the Temple of the Damned. So he's
Oh,
going
yeah.
for Necrowag.
Interesting. Okay, like that's the last thing. The last thing I would like to play against double mass TP here.
No, Necrowagon is good because if you use Mass TP with tanks, they are useless versus Necrowagon.
Yeah, that's a fair point, but it's also not really mobile if you're the one who wants to attack. Like you can use it for defense, but I would like to see mass worms, but I don't know.
Why is
The town
Blue?
is under siege.
Why is he injured?
A player's forces are
I don't
under
know.
attack.
Maybe Red sniped him.
Ooh, and now the attack.
In the immediate unsummon.
Yeah, I guess he
Red-
was prepared for that.
Yeah, Red is preparing really well. He's gonna pump. By the time Green gets up there, he'll have an army. And meanwhile, they're gonna team him. Here comes the sleep. Nope, no sleep.
sleep.
Okay.
Oh,
Mass
and that-
TP top.
That failed sleep was really bad for him.
Player's forces are under attack.
So all these protection buildings are instantly going to die.
And
Why is
Red has enough gold to hide for 2 years, so
Yeah. Yeah, okay, he has 2 acolytes in the south because he doesn't have that many acolytes. He has 1 on the right side and 2 on the left, but that's it.
he has a lot, man.
Yeah, you're right. He has a few.
He has one in every quadrant.
Yeah, he should be fine, but still, this is a lot of wasted gold here. We're just not pumping. I think it's greedy. Like he was on 1 expo, so what are you getting? He just lost like 1.5k alone in all these buildings, just by being greedy and wanting to finish this mine at 50. But maybe he thought, okay, he can't defend this anyways, this push, but I think he could have defended it with Mass Necrowagon.
He's just waiting for Blue to help him. He's really relying on Blue.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to rely on Blue, but he's doing it on purpose. Okay, another Frostworm goes down. Blue took out the Expo, but Red is taking his back, which will leave Blue in an interesting position because Blue wants that Expo. Oh, Blue TP's to the top. What is he doing? He's defending,
The player's forces are under attack.
helping Red defend.
Yeah, so this will turn against green heavily, I guess, this game.
Is he gonna? He's TPing
Ooh.
normally.
Dodging the TP, dodging the bolt nicely.
Yeah.
I think green, honestly, I think strategically green didn't play that too well. Like they... I
He
think
missed his moment of opportunity. He sent that breaker and he revealed his plan too early.
Yeah, I think, or it was even too late. I think he wanted the gold out of that 1 mine, but now he will get teamed anyways. And I think there was a window where he had 5k gold advantage and could have tried to finish the undead, maybe, and go for the 1-on-1. And even if he tried, he could have still pieced later on. But like this, now they're just going to team him with a massive bank here.
Yeah, Blue is playing like very friendly style with Red. Like he looks like he will not break peace unless Green is dead. You can just tell by the way he's bringing his 6 breakers. Like, hey man, I'm here to help you.
The town is under
Yeah,
siege.
and there's a pick here of Blue in the back of Red's main base. So,
Yeah, there it is.
and I like how Blue is trying to get that expo in the bottom left, which is a bit greedy, but
I think
A player's
it makes sense. Red's not going to cancel that because
Yeah.
he can't.
why not? I mean, he might cancel it if he really wants it, but yeah, I agree, he might not. And look at this, like this is full trust. I'm weak. Let's work together, farm.
The town is under siege.
Yeah, so green is forced, I mean, he will get teamed anyway, so he's forced to act now and try to kill some stuff of blue.
I don't know if he was going to get teamed anyway, but he's definitely going to get teamed now. He's pushing it.
I think he would have been teamed. Like, what other options do they have? I mean, blue would have continued to attack him.
I mean, the green was not the clearly most strongest until he does this. Like, you know, like he did that one attack, but okay, he did that attack, but blue has the highest levels. But now,
No.
green looks like the big bully.
A town is under siege.
But green, if he wants to play this 2 versus 1, he needs to send something to red space in STP.
And this is red's chance to... Oh, he's up to 100 supply. Red is up to 98 now.
A town is under
Crazy.
siege.
So,
Yeah, he's got the air army.
will he use it? That's a question. Green...
Green is trying to peace, but red is not going to do it. Red wants to kill those griffins. That's his XP tome.
Yeah, for sure.
And blue has griffins too, but red doesn't know that.
Yeah.
A player's
Yeah, blue
forces
is
are
looking
under attack.
pretty... might look pretty weak if you're not...
Oh, he denied the swarm. He needs to get out of here. Even using their units here to snipe. Then it's gonna get nuked.
Yeah, these skirmishes here are not going to help anyone. The undead heroes are a bit too low. I mean, at least it's not going to help blue and red, I don't think. They're not going to deal serious damage to this human army here.
Yeah, probably not.
I mean, he will
The
stab
DL
the
is almost
tanks.
out of mana. Only one more carrion left.
Yeah. So these are like the small, pointless fights in FFA that just help you to like get a sense for the situation and kill some units, but this is not going to change anything here.
Well, it's also they're building a team chemistry between.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes with the air
Yeah,
army.
okay, this, yeah, with the units now, this could be some XP, but it's not a lot of units. Like, he's not going to kill a lot.
He got
Okay.
level 5.
Yeah, that was important though. I thought he wouldn't get
Lost.
enough, but 554 is fine.
A player's
Blue's trying to appear very weak here. I mean, these 100 supply have a
Here
lot of
comes the
towers.
mass TP on red's base
town is
top.
under siege.
Yeah, so it seems green doesn't want the long game. Ooh! Oh, wow. And that's level 5-6.
Well, now blue knows what's happening because TP got cancelled. The second one will make it.
Yeah, but this undead army is not able to fight here. Is it? Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Yeah,
Yeah,
easy enough.
he's gonna get some
Oh,
major
and
experience.
blue is therefore there to help.
And the guards got saved right before they died with stone form. So red is good. That's in good shape. And blue is just playing like a little tick. And
Player's forces are under attack.
red is gonna get out. I mean green's gonna get out. Oh, he has no TP on the AM, so oh, he saved it.
A player's forces are under attack.
And next and I mean, red is, he was on 100, but he's still losing a lot of gold to these mass TPs, so
Yeah, and blue is not losing any gold, so this is great for him.
Yeah, for blue it's really good. Like red is needs to use his bank to always rebuild and get some XP, and blue appears weak while having 100 supply, 11k gold here, and decent levels. And green is still in the gold lead, but I guess this might continue for some time.
Yeah. Green should hit bottom left right now. All right, I'm going to use this moment to get some tea. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure.
A player's forces are under attack. A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege. player's forces are under attack. A player's forces are under attack. Town is under siege. Player's forces are under attack. Town is under siege. Player's forces are under attack.
Hey, Attack, I'm back.
Yay. Guess who lost another main base?
Sorry, what was that?
Guess who lost another main base?
Oh my god, red is... So who killed it?
Yeah, green of course. So it's still like green is masterpieing all over the place. And like
Well,
yeah.
I was gone for like 5-10 minutes, and blue's gold has stayed the exact same.
Yeah, blue is just sticking with the red and just trying to save him, and now green is trying to weaken blue too. So it seems to me as if green really just wants to get the game going and
Yeah.
and end it quickly, knowing that it's like I think green knows that he can't really end it that quickly. I think he realized, but I guess it's still his best bet just to deal some damage to both players here.
Well, who do you think these guys are? What is your guess?
Nah, I can't guess because I know.
Oh, okay.
Like I know.
People in the Twitch chat are making lots of different guesses. They're saying blue is maybe QQS, maybe blue is neutron, maybe green is zTsoso, maybe blue is Rulaz. Well, I can tell you that none of these players
Town is under siege.
are neutron because neutron is watching the Twitch chat right now. Hi,
Yeah, it's
Neutron.
always like we had that 2 days ago, like where everyone was guessing a player, and then all these players appeared 1 minute later and said, no, it's not them.
Hi, I'm here.
Yeah, but there are really a lot of skilled players this season, and yeah, with decent micros. I think playstyles are like there are a lot of new players that are good, but that we haven't seen that much yet in FML or TBR. So it will take some time to get used to the playstyle of players like Wiz, for example, that we just haven't seen that much.
So now red is going to the desperation move of building in blue's base.
Yeah, and at some point they will be forced to like continue attacking green.
At this point, I think red just wants to get a bunch of frost planes. He's going to hide them
Players' forces are under attack.
because he has enough gold for it. He doesn't want to just keep wasting gold on buildings.
I mean, he lost like 5k on necropolysis by this at this
Yeah.
point, so and he's not getting a boneyard even. I mean, he needs attack first, but I don't like it. Like, if you get an entire main base, I guess I don't know. That's what I meant earlier. Like, he built 100 supply army, but he didn't get... Like, he got something out of it, but wow.
Wow, did you see that?
Yeah. Wow, that was a very
That was
crazy
nice.
invul. That coil came so quickly. Like, he turned around and bam. That was really nice.
Well, maybe it was all just a coincidence, but we like to
Nah,
believe.
Town is under siege.
that was pro.
So red has got some gardens
Players' forces are under attack.
hidden. I think blue is looking better and better here.
And red is losing. What's red doing? Attacking the MK here. Needs to
Here's
control.
Mark Witten. Elsewhere. Oh, he's going for the Morts. Interesting choice.
Wow, and that carrion swarm killed, I think, at least 3 gyros.
He just gotta focus the DK. I mean, just get the DK low and the undead can't fight.
Oh, he wants a piece. He's signaling
he
peace. Interesting.
Oh, red's turning immediately.
Is he? No, he's just not controlling his heroes very well.
Red is not piecing.
I don't know. I mean, he seems to be. I mean, he doesn't have that much mana, anyways, anymore. So
He can't trick both of them. He has to choose a side.
he's just scouting here. He's not helping, is he?
Ooh, that's a lot of dead gyros.
Oh yeah. Okay, he's still helping.
Now get back.
Ooh, MK.
Wow.
That was a nice sleep on the Archmage. I guess he tried to staff with the Archmage.
But red knows that he can't finish green. He knows that either
Yeah.
of these humans will kill him.
Yeah, but I still think it's a good call to weaken. I mean, why stop now? Like, you can still weaken the
Yeah.
green main base a bit further. Like, it doesn't really matter. So I guess it's fine to wait a bit with the piecing. Like, green is still fully live, like 12k gold, full main base, full army. So I think it's fine. And I must say, I mean, Red's hero levels are really getting better. Like, once the Dreadlord gets to level 6, I mean, double item drop now by green here. He really wants that piece.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, blue's losing control of his few remaining gyros here.
The problem is red has his buildings in blue's base, so he doesn't want a piece. And blue has farms all up in the whole like area on the left side.
Yeah, I guess at this point, red just gave up getting an entire main base, so he just like he will just lose his buildings over and over, and he will just try to remain alive. I don't maybe it's not too bad. Yeah,
Almost
being
on the paladin. It's interesting that blue puts a pendant of energy on the paladin, not the MK.
that's true. Yeah, I agree.
He's using the heal more than he's using the stun.
Yeah.
The red is supply blocked because green is supply blocked because of his weird farm placement.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Green keeps trying to peace. Red is not doing it because he's trying to hit.
Yeah, it's like a never-ending story. Like they fight, then they check again. Green tries to peace. Red doesn't want to. They continue. Groundhog Day.
A town is under siege.
This hill is so huge, like that the green army is now passing. Ooh, and the damage on the DK. 30
Wow, he got
HP.
And the AM is
Wow.
dead.
Yeah.
That was just pure micro because green had a staff and he had a silent heal.
Yeah, he was so focused on killing the DK. I don't think it's that bad for him. Like, maybe that's his chance to get a piece here. Oh, backstab, backstab.
Oh my god!
No
No,
backstab.
it was something.
Ah, yeah, it was a griffin.
I mean, the DK is just you can just holy light it and it's gone,
Yeah.
which I would do just for the fun of it. I mean, that's just too much fun.
No, you wouldn't do it in this situation in this game. Like, you would do it if you wanted to backstab, but
You know who would do it? Sexy would do it, or Quest would do it.
yeah, sometimes.
Quest is so.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of see what the UD is doing, and I don't really disagree. I mean,
Yeah, the UD needed time.
I disagree with the decision of that UD not to get an army much earlier, but now I think it's totally fine what he does. I mean, he just needs to stay alive. I don't really know why he's still investing his last gold into Necrowagon. Like, that's just seems pointless.
Yeah, I agree.
But
Maybe he underestimates how much gold blue and green have.
yeah,
Green is kind of losing all its gold now, but blue.
yeah, but look at all these spellbreakers. Like, I've rarely seen that many spellbreakers in FFA. Like, how many spellbreakers is that? Like, that's 15 spellbreakers or something.
You could just surround. Come on, man. Show us some skill.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that's more than 15 spellbreakers. It's crazy. Archmage back.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I think you said something early in the game, how the Archmage doesn't have any invul potions. He has too many auras. I think you're right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't play human, but yeah. It's
I put an invul on my paladin too in these situations.
yeah.
The only guy I would risk leaving empty is the MK. Because he can just go into avatar mode. Oh! Oh!
So many dodges in this game. Oh, the Archmage needs to
And the
TP.
TP. And the Lich! The Lich!
That was
Oh,
super close.
This is some crazy shit right here.
Yeah, everyone's dodging stuff. Green losing 2 heroes. bit carelessly, but I mean that can easily happen. Getting teamed by
I mean, green is at
these heroes.
100. He just should mass TP one of these bases, and that would stop them from teaming him. He should
Yeah,
mass TP blue's base because red can't touch his towers.
yeah, yeah. But
And
he,
then
I
that
mean, how shall he do it? I mean, there's a choke here, so he doesn't have a Sork, so he can't get a unit out there. So he doesn't have a single peasant outside of his main base. So if you look at the map, I don't really see.
Player's forces
Oh
are
yeah,
under
green's in big trouble actually. Now that you say that, he has no peasants. MK's going down.
That was another dodge here. I guess green should just. I mean, if I was with Elf in his shoes, I would just sacrifice half of my main base and like 100 supply army. But you can't really sacrifice these spellbreakers, and as a human, not really your main base in this situation. So it's yeah, he needs to fight, and he's going for the undead heroes. Trying to
Paladin.
force. Both
Oh, yeah,
paladins getting low.
Paladin.
Double divine shield. And now the Dreadlord being exposed here and should die, should not die. Oh, Paladin out of range.
Info. Need to focus the blue paladin.
There's so many spellbreakers here.
That paladin's about to die.
Yeah, should get staffed though. Not getting staffed. Interesting.
Green's paladin's about to die. Oh, smart TP.
Wow, blue doesn't have triple staff. Blue has no staff on the MK. That's why it died. Interesting.
I mean, I don't really play staff on my MK either. So,
Okay.
but I mean, watching this staffing with green
Yeah, I think triple staff
I'm
is
like-
so valuable with human and elf. Because you
on
can't...
this map, I would definitely play the staff because there's not many good items.
You just don't have to think about it if you have triple staff. Like, you know that you can staff with any hero if you want to.
And you can kind of speed up the healing because I think the staffs stack. Like if you double staff a unit, you get double the healing speed.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, green is still keeping up pretty well. He's still on 8k gold, so he's not losing gold that quickly. However, he's behind blue now. But since blue was never really attacked here by red, I think I think red seems to have a pretty decent feeling here of what's going on. What the heck? That
Was it a mass TP? Or
At
no,
first it
wrong?
was a mass TP, yeah. He raised the arm, that's why I thought, what the fuck, you're going mass TP with like 80 HP. But
Now green has a chance to get some units out of his base. I don't know if he's smart enough to add peons, but he's got to. Meanwhile, these guys are bringing the Necro Wagon.
level 7 on the MK here for green. And this is just, yeah, he's bringing the Necro Wagon, but like, what can he really do with 76 supply? Oh, and mass TP!
STP.
It was just free XP here. Is it? There are no tanks anymore.
There's no tanks.
But still, I guess. I don't know.
The guards are doing a lot of work here.
Yeah.
You just send the guards back to your base, man. Oh, he's microing them.
Yeah.
That was pretty nice. But now
Blue
blue's
coming
here. Well, if there was ever a chance that green was not going to get teamed, I think it's not going to happen. Blue's got mass casters, which is
Wow,
not
yeah.
used versus spellbreakers.
This is a really interesting and nice match.
No
And-
sleep, mana.
Wow, and he's on it.
Player's forces are under
Red's kind of getting pretty hurt here by this. He's losing a lot of his last buildings.
And he's down to 1.7k. I mean, he has an
Should've
army.
taken the piece. It looks like Red might regret not taking those pieces.
I mean, he can still do it. I guess. I mean, it's not too late.
A town is
I
under
mean,
siege.
they are going to go for this attack, but I guess I don't know. I mean, it's looking just better and better for blue if this continues, but
Forces are under attack.
I just don't think red is just going to suicide green at this point. I think he will be willing to peace at some point. And I mean, it's still like green is still,
Hiding. What is he doing? Oh, he's sending a tank up there.
yeah, and I think, yeah, blue is going to defend.
Red is going for the big push here.
The town is
Some
under
crazy
siege.
shit happening.
Now I wish I had the zoom out function. Like for this will be really good here.
Yeah. So now green's going for a base trade, which would obviously be bad for him because he has no hidden peons. Red's going for the unsummon.
Yeah.
Green needs to go back home.
Town is under siege.
It's just crazy how little red got done with like 19k gold. I mean he got to 655, so I guess it's fine, but I feel he could have done so much more with his gold.
Yeah.
But maybe not. I mean, mass TP is double mass TP is just a pain to
He
deal with.
canceled his own max TP. He canceled it.
Yeah, maybe to kill this farm here. I don't know.
I think it was a misclick.
I mean, it's not as if you can just use it away again in like.
There it is.
Okay, he's using the TP. I wonder why blue isn't 100. I mean,
Use the normal TP.
yeah, he used it.
AM is gonna die. I'm predicting it. Without a TP, that AM is gonna die.
Yeah, but red is pulling back some. I guess he's fine.
He's microing his spellbreakers with his heroes. He needs to just almost like attack move the spellbreakers. And the paladin taking a lot of damage. It's gonna die. The undead heroes.
Ooh, the paladin. Don't run in there, boy. Wow, he's killing the DK now. He's losing. Okay, and
I'm
red
lagging
is
a lot.
red is pulling back though. So
I might drop. I'm lagging a lot, just so you know.
okay.
Yeah. Oh, he's going for the DK.
Yeah, needs the TP here. Wow, you
If he
can.
gets that wagon. Oh, he didn't get.
Did you see that? I think it's like he TP'd, and I think after using the TP, the projectiles of the spellbreaker still pulled mana. He still
yeah.
dropped. It seemed as if he still dropped mana points after already TP. Interesting. Okay.
That happens sometimes.
All right. So I mean, green
Like
is.
acid bomb.
Yeah.
Acid bomb will still follow you even if you TP'd.
Yeah. And you got almost to level 6 on his Dreadlord, which could be really key here. And now green is moving north. Is he going to... Who is he going to attack? I guess blue.
I don't know, but Blue's getting a free win at this point. He's going invisible heroes. He's got 9k. He's got a full base with towers.
Yeah, but look at look at the shade here. So I don't think red is just going to give blue that free win at this point.
I don't know. Red is playing a dangerous game the whole game. I don't really understand his choices.
Yeah, maybe it just
Blue's
wants to
coming
end
in
it.
for the kill here.
Ooh, MK invis here. Ready to cancel
Paladin
the mass
is
TP.
out, but it's too far away. It's gonna get slept.
A player's forces are under attack.
And green has no TP on his AM.
Yeah, it seems they are going again. I'm still surprised that MK is just sticking there just to prevent mass TP, I guess.
Yep.
Town is under siege.
But it looks like the paladin.
Ooh, and there he goes.
Here it is.
That was, I mean,
Here's the can-
it was a sneaky move. I kind of like it, but I'm not sure if it's changing much.
Attack.
well, yeah, the MK was able to escape, right?
I mean, he's catching up, so he could try to kill it, but I guess nah, won't happen.
No, now you should just defend. Oh, here comes the DND. I think red is
Under attack.
red is going too far. Green's gonna have to try to attack him. Red's gonna lose a lot. Green's gonna lose a lot. It's gonna turn into a free win for blue.
I think it's too early to say that yet.
It's getting close to that point.
Wow.
Oh, he canceled the mass TP.
That was so on point. Wow.
I think that was pure luck.
Yeah, for sure it was. Like he.
Oh, they're going. Never mind.
Oh,
Paladin,
Paladin.
Paladin, dead.
Yeah, so I mean it's still a big army, but I guess I don't think it's over yet unless Green is going to leave, but I don't think he will.
Well, I think blue's really good. He's just gonna sweep them up.
We'll see. I mean,
Forces are under
maybe.
attack.
Let's see.
Ooh, do we see backstep here? No, okay. Just looked like it for a sec.
I mean, they shouldn't they?
I think these spell breakers are a big issue here. I think Green should just sacrifice half of them. It's like it's just a big army.
He should sacrifice 6 of them, and then just resurrect them later.
Yeah, that's a nice idea, and I think he should.
Players' forces are under attack.
But like you see in Red's movement that he's not like he's thinking. I think like it doesn't look as if he's super certain to finish this.
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting off some hits, but he could like do way more if he wanted to.
I mean, if he D&D's this main,
It's still on
That's what I-
cooldown, but yeah.
here it comes.
He's
There it
dropping
is, there it
items again.
He's doing the D&D.
Ooh, nice sleep on the MK. Scary.
Paladin takes a hit again.
Players' forces are under attack.
Paladin takes another hit. He's letting his Paladin take a lot of hits. He brought in full Griffins. I didn't see this coming. But he has no mass TP.
This is so confusing. Like at this time.
Well, the Paladin is really low. Now he has to get back.
I mean, at least he's losing some spirit riggers, so I guess that's good. What's the MK doing? Uh-oh, staff on cooldown. That MK. Wow, nice save.
See, he has Avatar now. He should just send the MK alone and use Stormbolt on the DK or the Paladin.
Yeah.
But he's not doing it. And there, his paladin takes another hit.
Wow, and one dodge after the other. Really nice to see. Everyone's
Green is
dodging.
really like he just leaves his paladin open. Look again.
That's so close. Wow.
Oh, he went for the DL.
But now his Archmage might die. Can he staff it?
He will staff it. Yep.
And
Oh, and he staffs that, but his
now
paladin's
Paladin
about to go down.
can be
Paladin,
staffed. Can be staffed. Can be staffed.
He
Yes,
TPs. And for the
And red, interestingly, is going down to 195 here by reviving that Dreadlord. Like
he's really falling for blues. Like I'm weak. I only use my heroes type of manip.
yeah, I mean he shouldn't. I mean he sees the main base. He even sees all the units here, so should know. And green still seems pretty strong. I guess green should have just stopped to pump units a bit earlier, maybe. He's still fine, but
Players' forces are under attack.
it's a
I
question.
mean, he just has too big of an army, so like he's making himself seem so strong.
Yeah, exactly. And he
So
still
strong.
kind of is with these levels. He still kind of is, but 9k. I don't know. I mean, we will see.
I mean, he's definitely very strong, but blue is way stronger now.
Yeah, for sure. The question is red going to backstab at some point?
I think red won't backstab until green loses, like basically the castle or the army. Red seems pretty committed here. Green's Archmage is still very naked without a TP or an invul.
Yeah, he can't get any more items. He doesn't even have a shop at this point.
Players'
So,
forces are under attack.
and is red continuing here? Yeah.
I don't know why he groups the breakers with his heroes. He should just group the breakers alone and send them off. Like, they can't kill the breakers. Send them like a huge wave. And keep the griffs and the heroes behind them.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, look, he's leading with the griffs. They're just gonna get nuked. Luckily, the undead is out of mana.
Yeah, but that also... Like, is he continuing? It always seems as if he might be stopping now, but... He's still...
Yeah, but that's his like trick. He makes it seem like he's gonna stop. Green changes focus, and then he comes right back.
Yep.
And Avatar's already halfway done. And Green is just running around between the two of them. He can't catch either of them. He needs to make a strong move here. He got one breaker out. His peons are still in the back. Oh, he goes for the mass DP
Players'
on the
forces
Necro
are
Wagon.
under attack.
He gets the wagons, he gets the Frostworm, he gets the Necros.
Town is under siege.
It's pretty huge.
Players' forces are under attack.
Yeah, so
He's
it's...
losing all his peasants. It's going to be pretty bad for him soon.
Yeah, he's trying to get away with 2 here at the left.
But Red will see it. I
Yeah, but he's
think,
not
or
reacting.
He's really just going to finish Red, which is so stupid. He needs to TP right back home. He's going to get food blocked very soon.
I mean, at least he has 2 peasants still, but yeah,
He's
really
building more
surprised.
peasants.
Yeah, really surprised that red is just continuing. I mean, now I guess would be time to stop.
What is green doing? TP to the castle.
He's just suiciding, I guess, because red is
I
not
guess so,
stopping.
yeah. He's just suiciding. Well, here's the TP.
Passing the TP to the lich.
He denied the mass TPs, forcing the normal TP. And he kept his castle, surprisingly.
Yeah, supply block though, and his peasants are going
Drop.
and his peasants are running right into blue's workshop here. Yeah, so they're just suiciding at this point, so it's
lagging hard.
Looking pretty good for blue here.
Why isn't red trying to peace? Like, what's his deal?
I think it's a mutual thing here.
I don't understand why red would want a suicide though, because it's not like green did anything that bad to him throughout the game. Green kept trying to piece him.
I mean, green, I see, and blue never really tried to kill many buildings of red, but green, almost like green tried to finish red, so I kind of see why he might be doing it. But then again, I mean, he could have just started to get some units earlier, so.
Paladin is at risk now. The blue's paladin.
Wow.
Oh, and he got it.
That was a nice kill.
But the castle is gone.
Yeah.
At this point, I would try one more time to peace, and that's it. After that, it's suicide.
Yeah. I mean, he could just leave and it's over, so. Yeah, and I mean, I guess that's going to be it here for green. Like, this is. Okay, he's saving that. He's saving that peasant by mass TPing out there, level 8 on the MK.
He has 2 more peasants down bottom.
Ah, yeah, you're right. Oh, sneaky save. But yeah.
Although I would keep one of them down there. That's a good spot.
And needs to hope that that Infernal is going to run out before they.
It's not going to run out, but hopefully it doesn't see them.
Gonna be close here.
Blue is pumping tanks now. Blue's going 100.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
It feels like a pre-team. Oh,
Yeah,
finally dropping an item.
Bit too late though.
Very late.
Yeah, they peace. Nice. Good for us.
Way too late. Way
Yeah,
too
but
late.
I'm not sure if it's. I think I mean, look at the hero levels. Blue might have a hard time defending.
Oh, this is on red. Honestly, he was the guy who
Town
wouldn't
is under
peace.
siege.
I mean, this peasant is really, really valuable, and luckily for green, blue may not know how valuable that is.
Hey, what happened to Green's other peasants?
Yeah, they ran right by the infernal and got killed.
Oh, he didn't even revive them. He could resurrect them.
Yeah, he could have, but I think it was too busy, too busy times.
That's bad for him.
Honestly, I'm not like, I think this piece might have been right on time, like just because that peasant is still alive, but I think it's okay.
Non it. 100 food, massive base, towers,
Yeah, but it's
5k.
yeah, but 71 food for green, and these 6 heroes I think will be able to deal quite some damage. That's a really bad blizzard though. That's like one of the worst blizzards. Not hitting shit. Oh, that's a nice death and decay.
It'll get at least a fourth of it down before the MK comes in with the stun.
Yeah, if he's fast for the sleep.
Oh, almost half. He's getting half
this-
now. Oh,
The sleep was a bit too late. Ooh,
the Lich is dead now. Oh,
Wow.
he slept the
that
nice
was
sleep.
super
He
close.
can take these towers out right now if he moves quick with the Griffins before Blue gets any
I think the
anti-air.
blizzard will do it. At least half of the towers.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why this
Blizzard is-
tower placement is really bad compared to the tower placement of
Green
green.
has got the hall up, but he has not hidden the peasant.
Yeah, and in the meantime, Griffin's finishing green's main maze nicely here.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I mean,
Use the TPs.
honestly, the longer this goes, the better it's going to be for a red. I don't think he's going to be able. Like, it still takes some more time for him to be able to win this, but this is not going badly for him here.
Nah, I don't see Red winning this at all.
I don't know. I've seen bigger comebacks.
Players' forces are under attack.
I have two, but 5k, 100 food, human with mass towers and mass TP.
Yeah, but once this, if this main base dies now here, he will be supply
Why
blocked
is
too.
Green not protecting his base?
Because then red would be pushed back, and I guess green would also lose the town hall. So I don't know.
He's not even hiding the peasant. He's just focusing on the towers.
I mean, look at like this army is not scary at all. I don't think he can defend this very well.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But I think he's... Why is he not 100? He's hiding gold or what? I think he's still trying to hide gold.
Okay, he's mass TPing out, so he's giving up the main base and killing the town hall here, which
Yeah,
is a good
that's
call.
Green. It's Green's game. Green's going to try to save it. Will he be able to resurrect the peasant? That's the
That
only-
was so
that's
close.
the key.
Blizzard into the Griff, into the Gyros. Both players seem to be
His
slightly.
Paladin is taking huge damage.
Both players seem slightly overwhelmed here. Interestingly, that town hall survived.
Red is doing major damage. And the castle might fall.
And he can't lose a hero here, else he will be supply blocked. Yeah, the castle will
Oh, he
fall
can't
to
lose
these
anything.
two casters.
Players'
It will
forces
fall.
are under attack.
Yeah, and the gyro.
Where he's going to, is he going to mass TP? Oh, he's going to mass TP back in the main base. So, yeah, this.
And Red does not even have mana on the DK.
That
He needs
can't-
to kill the gyros. He needs to carry in the gyros. There it is.
Wow,
Nice.
killed it. Yeah, nice kill here. So we have 55
Green
supply.
does not resurrect the peasant, which is a huge mistake. All of his peasants, he has not resurrected any of them.
Yeah, I mean, he probably missed where the bottom peasants died, and yeah, he forgot about the top one. So he's down to a few buildings and will be revealed in roughly
Town is under
1
siege.
minute, I guess. Oh, and the Lich died. This is really bad news here
Yep.
for Red.
Yeah, that looks like it's over.
I mean, he does the right thing. I mean, he's walking south here.
Players' forces are under attack.
I mean, green played pretty great, but red, I don't know
Yeah.
what the hell happened.
Apparently, the Great Wall thinks that green is you.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, and blue is sending a knight
How do you
down.
know that?
What do you mean?
Why do you say that?
Because he says it on stream, apparently. That he thinks it's you. At least EP said. EP said that. He said that. And blue is probably going to mass TP here, or planning to mass TP into green's main base. So yeah, this is looking amazing for blue, who lost quite some gold, but he still has triple hero and 71 supply. So
Well, I mean, I'm flattered that he thinks I'm Soso.
Town is
Or
under
thinks
siege.
Soso's me.
yeah, and this is the reveal. So green. I mean,
Why does green walk? Oh my god.
what do you think if green and red would both camp in this main base and just send infernals? I mean, could they do something here? Okay, Gyro's dying. Red seems a bit undecided what to do.
Red is, yeah, well, red sucks at this game.
Wow, but blue losing a lot of stuff here. Paladin down, so this is a nice defense here by green.
Yeah.
Very nice defense. I'm not sure why he isn't chasing here.
I guess the Great Wall has nightmares about me from the last game.
Okay, Lich is going to be revived. Might not come back though here. This will be very close here. Okay, he's going to kill the Dragon Hawks.
Yeah, but the blue knows. Oh, red is about to die. Like, he's about to lose all of his buildings.
Why isn't he continuing with the... Okay. Yeah.
A
Wow,
player's
and...
forces are under attack.
Oh, mass TP on that MK?
Mass gyros coming in. Here
There's
comes the
no
mass
paladin
TP.
here. There's no
And
paladin.
they,
So,
yeah, and they cannot communicate either.
yeah.
He's
Should-
going for the paladin kill.
Yeah, but there's Divine Shield. Should be ready.
Kill the Mort.
Okay, Spellbreaker walking north, so he is seeing it here, so he might come in now. The Dragonhawks are ready.
A player's forces
He needs to
are under
focus the AM. Yeah, there it is. Surround, surround. Oh. There's the
Instant
TP
TP.
out.
Ooh. Wow, the Paladin could have been killed there, maybe. Okay, and he's TPing north.
Blue's also down to one peasant.
under siege.
That's it. And 2 halls. He has 2 halls though. Almost 3 halls.
I mean, I think blue can lose this, honestly.
Players'
If he loses one of his heroes, I guess this could be over pretty quickly here too. He's down to 500 gold.
Kills the Dragonhawks. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was super important.
But here comes the gyros. He needs red basically. And red's about to die.
Oh yeah,
Red
this
needs
is
to
the...
sell everything.
Yeah, this is going to be
Here it
it
is,
for
this
red
is
here.
it.
Yeah,
And red's gonna die. Red's dead. That Echo is not on any normal ground.
are under attack.
Oh, he got it.
what
Oh
the
my
heck?
God.
That was the closest thing I've seen. That was split second.
That was crazy.
And he... Wow,
He's gonna put it in green's base.
he shouldn't. I think he should put it here at the bottom. I think he should put it here. Yeah,
Well,
okay.
this way they can both defend together, I guess. Yeah, he's doing it. He's
Yeah,
listening to you.
like at some point he will need to fight green. So once you put it into his main base, it's a suicide.
Town is under siege.
Wow, what? That was so fucking close. That was like, that was really, really close.
Well, blue has 0 gold, but he has a tank and a bunch of gyros. He has 2
Oh.
groups of gyros,
And he's scouting.
and he's got a bunch of halls. If they can kill the gyros,
But blue
then
has, yeah, but blue
it's
has, I don't know. I mean, blue has time here. Oh, and
A town is under
he's
siege.
scouting it. He's
yeah, they
scouting
can't
blue's
communicate. Yeah, so this
A player's force
this necropolis is dying, but very wisely he sent the acolyte to the bottom left. Very smart here.
Okay, no altar for blue. So if he loses a hero, and here goes the Mort and the priest,
Yeah, he's just losing too many units here on the way, as it
blue is
seems.
going straight for green's base now. And this necro is about to get scouted.
And green nicely splitting.
Green is TPing in. He gets 2 gyros.
Yeah, it's a few. So we have 47 supply for blue and just 39 for green supply blocked. The gyros are very low though, so it's, I think, pretty even.
forces are under attack.
So now blue can just get infernal to death.
Oh,
Spell
here,
with-
Town is under
the
siege.
wave. Oh, just hitting one.
so close. He has to be very careful. I'm using your expression, but he has to be very careful here with those heroes. He doesn't have enough gold for another necro. He only has enough for something small.
Yeah, he has no, he needs... I mean, honestly, like, even if, I mean, blue has no gold, right? So even if blue is... I'm not sure if blue can dive these buildings. Like, if he's loose, I mean, he can
He
probably.
can 100% dive these buildings. All he needs to do is avatar his way to victory. Like, it's technically, he won the game already.
I don't know. I think if some lucky bashes here by the green
Bash
MK.
doesn't work on avatar, I don't think.
Yeah, I think it does. I'm pretty sure it
That
does.
would be so.
I'm pretty
you
sure it
would have to
does.
be really
Like, it's no
lucky.
magic, like avatar. Sorry, bash is no magic spell. So I think it works.
Divine Shield and Avatar, like you can't, you can finish anybody. This is
I'm
like the longer blue waits, the less buildings he has, the less likely he can dive somebody.
yeah.
He's losing his second main hall. He's sending a peasant down. He has a lot of items to sell, so he'll still have another town hall. He only has level 2 masonry.
A player's force is
Yeah,
under
this
attack.
is a pretty big deal right now. Ooh,
The
the
green is
paladin
splitting. Ooh,
needs to.
interesting.
Okay, doesn't matter too much. Now Gyro's coming in, nicely keeping the
Oh, he's
water.
gonna get surrounded in there. He's running. He's running. He's running. He got out.
Okay, killing another gyro, and every gyro counts here for green.
And green is TPing. Oh, blue is TPing top. Technically, green could go get that.
and now
peasant.
Spellbreaker's going back to the top right, and green discovering the gyros here,
A town
but
is
not
under
getting to kill any.
A player's forces are under attack.
Honestly, red really should have made the necro right next to green's building, so they could defend together and they could see when they're being attacked. And green could defend red.
Yeah, if they had checked. Oh, and this is it. Wow, the Tomb of Relics. The
That's it. That's going to be really close.
yeah. I mean, there are still so many,
Sorceress up there.
still so many
He's
buildings
going to
here.
kill the sorceress.
Yeah, and the gyro scouts the Tomb of Relics, so that should be it for red.
A town is under siege.
Yep.
Yes, 14. So the Great
You can't
Wall.
even ask for an item.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be game. Then once he's dead, green can't defend.
So
A player's forces are under attack.
so the Great Wall out, Godfather is out. He was the undead who got Necro Wagon rushed by the Great Wall. And yeah, we have zTsoso against Sheik left in this one-on-one. So
Oh, blue is Sheik.
yeah.
Well, Sheik plays really good.
Yeah, let's see. I don't really see him losing this, but I mean, it's 5 Spellbreakers, 3 heroes against 7 Spellbreakers, 3 heroes. But green has just much fewer buildings, and even this one Gyro deals more damage than he can afford. He just needs 1 water elemental at this small main base at all times. So, yeah, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings. He should be able to dive it. Goes for the Invis potion here, I guess. Do you think it might make sense to... I don't know. I mean...
A player's forces are under attack.
It doesn't really matter what he does. Like, if there's just no way he can lose. He has Avatar and Divine Shield and Gyros and Spellbreakers and
yeah.
Blizzard and mass buildings.
Okay, yeah. And zTsoso sees she coming in. He's... Yeah, he's going in. He's keeping the Avatar nicely away, but he's dealing the damage he needs to deal. Like, better safe than sorry. And this is still enough gyros, I guess. So... Oh, I think... I don't know. It's tough. I think zTsoso could have mass TP'd up. I think that might have been his only chance to...
Yeah, so green is zTsoso.
Yeah, yeah, and... Blue is Sheik, so it's Ravenclaw against Happy Tree Friends, who are on a winning streak early on in this TBR.
Yep. Toxie is playing all his best players early. I have a pretty even split on my team. DV has a pretty even split. Shave is playing all his lower picks, and Toxie's playing all his higher picks.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, eventually it's... Yeah, nothing has been decided yet, so it's... We saw some impressive comebacks in previous TBRs, so...
Oh yeah. I mean, you'll see it this time too.
Oh, and this is a very risky move here by zTsoso to just move out with all units heroes and...
Well, he can just TP back. I guess he has to try to do something.
Yeah, for sure.
Now he comes
Oh,
back.
and cancelling the mass TP here, so that's going to be at least 1 building. Maybe he has a chance to kill something
Oh,
here.
but the Paladin takes a lot of damage.
Yeah, let's see.
That's pretty good.
Town is under siege.
Now he's focusing the AM. AM almost out of mana. But the buildings are going down.
Yeah.
AM is getting surrounded here. Nice surround. TPing out. Paladin is hurt. But
Yeah, I was about to say
he
you
does
should
not
come.
move the... He does,
These gyros are deadly, especially against
that
buildings.
one carrion swarm was really important.
Yeah, if that one would have hit, I guess it would look much better for him right now. But like this, like I don't know.
A player's forces are under attack.
Uh-oh. That's the Archmage here. And that should be it.
That's a good game. I mean, Soso definitely made a few mistakes. He
Forces are under attack.
didn't revive his peasants, and he allowed himself to get teamed too hard by looking too strong.
Yeah, I agree. Was a fun game though. Happy that it only took 2 hours 50 minutes. It's getting late. So yeah, winner of this map is Sheik from Happy Tree Friends, followed by zTsoso, and then we had the Great Wall and Godfather. So quite a stacked lineup. And on that note, yeah, thanks for casting, and
Thank
yeah,
you.